Hey guys, in today's video we are going to discuss about chapter 2, Principles of Management. Before starting the chapter, let us know what is the meaning of Principles of Management. Basically, management principles are general guidelines for decision making and behavior. It means if the manager wanted to achieve success, so he should follow some kind of general guidelines. These guidelines are known as management principle. Clear? In the starting of chapter, management principle has been, you can say, differentiate between different things. Like if we will talk about management principles versus pure science, then management principles are very flexible, whereas science principles are rigid. Management principles applied with creativity, whereas science principles absolute in nature. They cannot be changed at anyhow. Management principles can change with environmental changes, whereas the science does not change with time. If we will talk about the law of gravity, it never changes. But if we will talk about the law of management environment, then it changes according to time. Clear? That is the management principle versus pure science. The principle of science are rigid in nature, whereas management principles are flexible. Okay, now let us discuss about management principles versus management techniques. Techniques are the methods and procedures, whereas principles are general guidelines. And as we have studied, the management principles are more flexible, whereas techniques, which are methods and procedures, they are less flexible. We cannot change them according to ourselves. So, then we can say that management principles are far flexible than management techniques, because techniques are the procedures which involve a series of steps to be performed and they cannot be changed at any how. Now, management principle versus values. Management principles are general guideline, whereas the values are the rules for behavior in society, the ethical rules and all the techniques through which you have to talk from other people. Management principles are technical in nature, whereas values are ethical in nature. Management principle insist on fulfilling values and ethics in society. Clear? But the management principles include values, whereas values does not include management principle. Now, coming to the features, so the principle of management are general guideline. Therefore, the features are really very easy. Number one, it is universally applicable. What does it mean by universally applicable? That it can be used at everywhere, whether it is a business task or you need it at your home, but it is a universal application. Clear? The second one is general guideline. Management principle only give the guideline. They do not force you to do anything. They just simply give you the guideline that you should do the work according to this mean. Number 3 is evolutionary or formed by practice and experiments. Many times experiments are done to improve the technical skills as well as the managerial ability of the managers. And those guidelines, those features are given by management principle. The management principles are flexible. They are dynamic and can be applied differently under different conditions. If we will talk about behavioral in nature, it says that it depends upon person to person. Clear? Management is a social science and it revolves around human behavior. Time by time, according to the persons, it changed. If we will talk about the sixth one, that is based on cause and effect relationship. Yes, exactly. Each and every work need a cause due to which you can do it. And whenever you do something, it has some effect upon the organization. Clear? The application of principle has to be changed according to the nature and size of the business organization. Clear? The seventh function is contingent function. What is the contingency? Contingency means whether in a particular situation you have to perform the task, or if the particular situation does not happen, then there is no need of performing that particular task. That is contingency. So management principles are depend upon the situation prevailing in the organization. The application of principle has to be changed according to the nature and size of the organization. If it is not needed, then you should not need to follow that particular journal guideline that is being given by the management principles. Here it is necessary to discuss about the importance, or you can say the need or the significance of management principles. Clear? They can be divided into 7 parts. Number 1 is providing managers with useful insight into reality. It means it totally based on reality. Management principles act as the guideline for the managers because they provide the required knowledge and understanding to the managers. Number 2, it is optimum utilization of resources. We have discussed this previously many times, that unless you won't be able to optimize all the resources, you cannot achieve the given, or you can say the targeted goal. Third one is scientific decision, or you can say scientific approach. Management principles are based on detailed assessment and logical approaches to a given situation. These principles are unbiased. No one can say that these principles have been made for his or her benefit. Clear? Hence, these principles provide a logical and scientific approach to the decision making for different managerial situations. Number 4, it is meeting changing environmental requirements. What it is? That as we all know that the environmental requirements are changing day by day. So to meet those dynamic environment, management need some guidelines or principles. Another thing is effective administration. What is effective administration? Management principle help in effective administration. The principle ensures that proper administrative policies are in place for a smooth functioning of the business. If each and every person will do according to their choices, then the company will never be able to gain profits. Next is fulfilling social responsibilities. Many business organizations has social responsibility, and each and every organization has to fulfill it. Number 7 is management training, education and research. Management principles act as a base for doing research and development in the field of management. Various management institutions are set up across the country, which enables the people to undertake management courses. These are a number of professional courses available for the students to learn and understand the application for these principles, such as BBA and MBA. In these courses you will learn how you can apply these management principles, or you can say the management quality of yours into the organization. Clear? So it is very important that we should know about the principles of management. Unless we won't be able to get the proper meaning of management, we will never be able to grab it. Clear? Okay, now moving toward the next, we should know that these principles are based on some approaches like Fowles principle of management and Taylor's principles of management. But these principles like Taylor's principle or Fowles principle cannot work properly unless we are not sure about the meaning of principle of management. So in today's lecture we have learned about the principles of management, meaning, features, and importance. The key point of this segment is that a management principle gives guidelines to solve the problem. They do not provide the ready-made solution of all the problems. Like if you are having any problem, just go to the principle of management and they will give you a ready-made solution. No, never. Their principle give you the suggestions or the guidelines that how that particular problem can be solved in the best possible way. So the principles can be applied differently under different conditions. They established a cause and effect relationship between factors, which means that these principles help us in predicting the outcome of a particular action. They do not give us the guarantee of success. Still, they give us the best possible outcome that could be generated after following these principles. Clear? In this lecture, we have covered all the concept, meaning, features, and importance. In the next lecture, we will begin with the fuels principle of management. Hope you guys understand each and everything. Just go through the comment section if you are having any issues. Thank you.